Julia, what sort of reactions have we seen from Moscow today?
Well, of course, Ukraine, along with Moldova and Georgia, signing an economic association agreement with the European Union was never going to please the Kremlin. And already there has been a reaction from Moscow. And while Moscow has warned of grave consequences, of course, for a while, Vladimir Putin has been saying that Moscow would have to take measures to protect its economy in case this happens. And while it's not quite clear what these measures will be exactly at the moment, but the Kremlin's spokesman, Dmitry Peskov, he said that, well, it would depend on the overall effect of this association of Ukraine's association with the European Union. And well, he said that if this effect is negative, then Moscow would have to take protectionist measures for its economy. At the same time, Dmitry Peskov also said that Moscow believes that it is a sovereign right of these nations of Ukraine, Georgia and Moldova to sign such an association agreement. But of course, the Kremlin isn't particularly pleased about this.
Well, Julia, you say then there that the Kremlin says it will have to take possibly certain measures. What options does the Kremlin have?
Well, at the moment, there are preferential rates for trade between Russia and Ukraine because the two nations are part of the Commonwealth of Independent States. And 25% of exports from Ukraine go to Russia, the same as to the European Union. So once Ukraine's borders open up in a free trade association agreement with the European Union, Moscow is going to be wary of cheaper goods or even low-quality goods flooding into Ukraine. And to prevent those goods from coming into Russia, Moscow might have to cancel these special rates with Ukraine and set new ones. And while it's not quite clear what these new rates would be, but both Russia and Ukraine are members of the World Trade Organization. So, of course, that would have an effect on exactly how high or low Moscow these new rates would have to be. But, of course, also there will be a certain degree of pressure from Russia's Eurasian partners, Belarus and Kazakhstan, who would want to keep normal trade relations with Ukraine. But that's not to say that Moscow is not going to apply some pressure of its own. And already Moscow has raised prices for its gas to Ukraine by almost 80% in April, and also has put Ukraine on a prepayment system for natural gas from now.
Julia Lyubova reporting from Moscow. Thank you for that update.